This is my ThinkPad X1 Carbon 7th generation. It's got an 8th gen i7, 16 gigs of RAM, and a beautiful 1440p display, and it has been an amazing daily driver, but lately it's just been getting really hot, the battery life is tanking, and it feels so sluggish, and I'm running out of storage space. So today, we're going to fix that. To start, we're going to open this up by undoing the screws around the perimeter, which have very nice retaining washers, except for this one that's a little broken. And then we're going to start to remove the battery. We're going to undo all of the screws and then pull out the actual power delivery clip. And something that I really hadn't considered about batteries is as they get older, their internal resistance increases, which means that it can't deliver the wattage spikes that an i7 chip like this is going to require. And so the laptop firmware is actually going to throttle power delivery to the CPU to keep it within a better bracket of consistency, which is going to keep the CPU from being able to hit its highest thresholds. But it's also going to keep it from lowering that clock speed below a certain threshold. Now, I was also starting to run out of storage space because this only has one official M.2 drive. But what this does have is a WAN slot. And this is reserved for a cellular modem card, but if you have the right kind of drive, a 2242 drive, you can put a second NVMe in here, though it is going to be at a lower speed. And for me, I'm going to take this 256 gig drive and just slot it in, and now I'm officially running a 2-drive laptop. Though it is important to note that you cannot dual boot from this one as it is blocked in the firmware of the device. And finally, to pair with our new battery, we are going to give this new thermal paste so that its cooling is the best that it can be. And the last time I temp checked this, it was getting at 90 to 95 degrees Celsius on average, which is really bad. So we're going to start by taking out these 4 screws on the heatsink, and this paste is still kind of working, but it is definitely starting to turn into chalk. So we're going to wipe that off and reapply with fresh MX4 paste. You could use MX6 or MX8. Anything will work as long as you make sure the entire die is covered. And I know this is probably way too much thermal compound, but I don't care. Then we're going to reattach the heatsink, screw it back in, plug back in our battery, close up this machine, and boot it up. And even just booting into Windows, this is so much more responsive. Over the last couple of Windows 11 updates, I've really started to see it starting to lag more, and now it just feels really, really good. And as I was using this later, I saw the CPU actually boost up to over 4.2 gigahertz and drop down to 0.75 gigahertz, which has dramatically increased my battery life. And the final system check, we're just going to make sure that that new SSD is registering, but if we open a file explorer, it's not there, which is totally normal. We just have to tell Windows where the drive is. So we're going to right click on our Windows button and go for disk management. And here we can actually see our second drive. So we're going to go to that unallocated space and we're going to click new simple volume. And then it will take you through the setup wizard for this. And I'm going to call it the T drive for the channel name. We're going to finish the formatting and then boom, it will show up in File Explorer ready to go and receive files or games or whatever it is that you have to do with this. And so now this legendary laptop is good to go. We've got a new battery, an extra SSD, new thermal paste, and it feels like a new machine, significantly more snappy and responsive. And I'm really excited to continue using this laptop because it has served me so well ever since I got it, and I really didn't want to upgrade. Let me know if you have any questions about the updates I did to this machine, and comment the different things that you have done to your machines to get them to go a little bit further. Thanks for watching.